Hey YouTube, just making my promise video, my review and experiences of play sand versus pool sand. Um, Quick shot of my 10-gallon tank, doing alright. Now let's get to this topic. So as you can see in this 55, I got pool sand. Um, I like the color of it. I think it looks natural, looks pretty cool. Um, Alright, first things first, grain size, you can see that it's pretty large compared to the play sand, sorry. Let me take out a little bit here so you can kind of see it. Yeah, you kind of see how the difference of how big that grain size is. You can't really tell. I'm using my iPhone. Been using my iPhone. I need to get a real camera. Sorry about that. But here's the play sand on my hand, and here's the difference on the pool sand. You can kind of tell the big difference on it. As you can tell, play sand. When I washed it, it was horrible. I probably washed it about 18 times, and I kept rinsing, and it was still coming out cloudy. It was pretty horrible. It took me probably like 2 hours of non-stop washing. Pool sand, on the other hand, it's easy to wash. It was 3 times that I washed it and rinsed it, and quickly. It was just, water was clear right away. So that's a big difference. Pool sand settles down on the tank and water real quick. So this whole setup, this whole tank, it only took about a day, mostly a day and a half tops, to actually get settled down and clear water and everything. But when I had play sand on my 10-gallon right here, it took about 3 days for the sand to actually settle down and things to clear up. You can see I don't know if you guys can tell, but I got a new light. It's a Florimax. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's a better lighting than the one I had. But anyways, getting back to the topic. Yeah, play sand takes a long time to settle. One of the big issues that I had, that I should have done more research on, and I blame myself for that, is the fact that play sand raises your pH and pool sand doesn't. Um, I only read probably a couple articles about people using play sand, and everyone saying, "Oh, it's fine, don't worry about it, it's all good." But it wasn't. My pH on my 10-gallon was spiking up all the time. It was around 7.8, 7.6, 7.8 all the time. And no matter how many water changes I would do, my pH was still horrible. 7.8, 7.6 all the time. Even though my water from my faucet from the was coming out at 6.8, like pretty nice neutral pH, it would still rise up the pH and everything, and I would wonder why. And then that's when I decided to do some research. Found out that play sand does actually raise your pH levels, and that's the bad thing. That's the thing that I didn't like. And pool sand, on the other hand, and it hasn't. It really hasn't. My pH, currently the pH on this tank is I believe I have 7.2, I believe. It was a 7.4, but then I put these the peat moss balls in there, and it's been lowering the pH. I'm trying to lower the pH on this tank. Trying to have discus, but and trying to get rid of these goldfish. Well, not really get rid of. That sounds mean, but just trade them in or something. But anyways, yeah, the pH for pool sand, it didn't affect at all. Nothing. Everything was good. Um, so that's my review on pool sand versus play sand. I would highly recommend if you have cichlids or fish that like high pH, get play sand. I got this Lowe's. Um, it was for like $4. And if you're gonna have cichlids or a high pH fish, I would highly recommend getting that because it gives a high pH to the water. If you're planning on having a fish that have a lower pH and excuse me, get pool sand. I definitely recommend pool sand, way better than play sand. And don't worry about all those people that's trying to scare you on that. Oh, pool sand has silica, blah blah blah. No, please. I hate. I honestly, I really dislike those people that discourage you from getting something that you want and making all these excuses about it, and then in the end it doesn't have any effect on the fish or anything. So um, but yeah, I would highly recommend you guys getting pool sand. um, recently I got two of those Julie Corey cats, and also I moved my pygmy sword over here. It wasn't doing that great on my 10-gallon tank. Had a lot of melting on it, so I just decided to move it here. My girlfriend planted it there. I need to fix it because I mean, I'm not saying she planted it bad. I'm just saying, like, I mean, I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but anyways, yeah, I moved it there. Uh, I I've gotten some runners out of my sag. I don't know if you can see it there on the side and also on this guy. It's right below the driftwood. You can see it right there. Algae wise, it's I've been lowering down actually. Ever since I started dosing my tank, I got this someone recommended me using Excel, dosing it with that, and the algae will go away, and that's actually working. But anyways, other than that, everything's doing fine. Kind of don't like how dim this light is. I'll look into the other lights, but for right now, it's doing fine. So yeah, thanks for the new subscribers. Thanks for subscribing, guys. As always, if you have any questions, comment and subscribe and like my videos. That'll be much appreciated. Thank you very much, guys. I'm out.